level 5 of horse. A hard level, so again it's going to be a little bit more work. But we'll be able to build on what we did in level 4. So in this case, it's two-player game, and the question is how many shots until the game is over. When the first player that has 5 letters, loses, right? Okay, so let's go over to level 4 worksheet. That is, I want to add some things here. I'll just pause it to keep this a little bit shorter. So first thing I'm going to need to add, another line here to capture the misses per player, that is. And we're going to continue to build this so that if we had more than 2 players, it'll still work. So I'll use the sequence here. Well, not search, but sequence. Okay, and we'll use the number of players, and I'll just lock that in. 1 column. All right. Okay, that way if we increase this to 5 players, we get 5 there. So let's go change that back to 2. All right, and now over here, I want to pull the numbers down if it's for the particular player. So equals if our H13, which is the players, if that equals here, I'm going to lock in the E of that. So copy it. If that's the case, give us back whether or not they get a letter. Otherwise, a 0. All right, so again, what I'm trying to do here is create a new row that basically pulls down the letter results, row 15, just for that player. Just for that player. All right, I should be able to copy that this way as well as down. All right. Of course, initially there's not any letters accumulated yet. And just thinking about this, let me redo this a little bit. I'm going to change this, save myself a little bit of time. We can use the spill aspect. So let's that in. There we go. I just need to get rid of that. And get rid of all these here. Okay. So let me copy that. Go out to the very end. Now we're in 21, row 21. So go back down to row 21. Shift Control left arrow. Paste it. Okay. All right. Okay. And now we want to sum things up, get their cumulative score. And I'm going to give myself a little more room to work here. Let me just pull this down. Okay. And let's see, we'll give ourselves again some more room to work. So let's go down here to row 27. This is going to be the player cumulative score. Okay, we can just copy that down here. All right. Now, I want to build a formula that starts summing for each player, individual player, and increases over time. So that'll just equal sum. Okay, we'll choose that. And then, okay, I want to lock in the H, but just the H. I want to be able to copy this down, just have to do it once. So hit F4 a few times there. All right. And that should copy okay down. Let me just hit F2 to make sure. Okay. Notice as I pull this, and I'm not going to pull it all the way over because that take a little while, but just to check it, I'll go down here, hit F2, and you can see that it appears to be working appropriately. Okay, so let's copy on that. Okay. All right. So I think we're just about there. Now let's give ourselves some more room again in case we want to increase the number of players. So we'll jump down to row 34 and player again. And when do they have 5 misses? Okay, let's copy that again. All right, so player 1 looking for the point at which they have 5 misses. So we'll use the match for that. Okay, looking for the value of 5. So there's 5 letters in horse. And the lookup array would be here. And I just want to, let's see, I want to lock in. Actually, I don't need to lock in anything there. Go to the very end. All right, exact match for 0. Okay, so I'll hit F2 so you can look at that right quick. So I'm looking for, when does player 1 have 5 misses? All right. Okay, and I should be able to just copy that down. Control D, make sure it's working right. Okay, so let's see. I've not actually changed this. This should be example 5 for the 5th level. Okay, and player 1 is going to lose at 60. The minimum equals the min of these. I think the most players is 6 if there's that many. So now one thing I hadn't done, it could be you get a player that doesn't actually ever get to 5. So let's edit this a bit here just to go ahead and think about that ahead of time. So if error, okay, that is they never get to 5. We'll go with, say, 500, something that we know is not possible, and a large number. Okay. All right, so I think we're ready to do our data table. All right, so I'll go over here and do this. Game. So we live 5 answer. That's right there. You kind of like to highlight these to indicate answer. Okay, and this starts at 61. Okay, rows, we got 20 rows, 1 column, starting at 61. That's the first game. It's not the example. Okay, and now we can run our data table. Okay, data, what if, data table, and we want to plug these game numbers that are in the column up here in E6. Okay, all right, so there's our answers. All right, put that, paste those special. Okay, all right, so that's level 5. Go back to that right quick. Okay, and so I'm going to pause and put in the formula text. So here's what we added. We started off with level 4. We added these 2 rows. That is the rows for capture the misses. We then did a cumulative score. You see the formulas there. And then we found when they had the 5 misses. Used the match for that. Again, we use the if error because there could be a case, and in fact there are cases where a player never gets to 5 misses. And so in that case we give them a large number. So we don't get a mistake down here in our min. And then we did the data table.